We brought some very important people, very special guests, like in the hip-hop community, in the mental health and wellness community, and like people that you probably hear on the radio every day if you listen to WPGC or WKYS. So we're going to talk about something very exciting, which is how to combat like toxic stress and stuff like that for our first panel. Then we have another one where we're exposing you all to the hip-hop culture and this intersection between technology and STEM and how you can get in these careers yourself.
Music production and stuff like that. So what I did was learn that business and then gravitated over to being, because I was already dealing with a lot of artists, a lot of producers, a lot of managers. So what I did was took that knowledge of being a music producer and used it to also help artists.
So I think we all know the big stigma is only crazy people go and see psychiatrists, right? You're crazy, you're talking to yourself, you're hearing things. But I'm a psychiatrist. I went into it because Black folk don't go to psychiatrists, and I figure why not be available? And the biggest thing that you can do, I think, to overcome it is just go. You gotta take care of yourself first. I don't really see a lot of those type of people that we think about. I see people like you and I, people who are dealing with sadness, depression, anxiety, people who are dealing with real things that are affecting how they feel about themselves, how they're performing. So it's not just for the crazy person on the street talking to themselves, but that's, I think, the biggest stigma that we have in the community for sure.
That's why I say read, because it was a lot of artists that I worked that didn't even own their names. So if you don't own your name, just imagine if somebody sit back and you get the pop and then they go copyright your name. Anything you put out, they gonna get paid for it. You understand what I'm saying? So when you start a business, and make sure you get an LLC, because that helps you, it gives you a liability so somebody don't sue you and take your house or whatever you got, you know what I'm saying, outside of whatever you're doing.
I saw an interview with Meek Mill. He was on a Breakfast Club and he was talking about his struggle with his opioid addiction after everything that he went through with his breakup with Nicki Minaj and going to jail, and he had self-medicated. And I thought that was very, very profound to see somebody that is respected in the hip-hop community talk about how he went to therapy and how he was able to overcome his addiction. And I think we gotta start making uncool things cool again. Like going to a therapist, that has to start being cool. Like telling your friends or your family, yo, I gotta go to therapy, and making it a norm. Once we make stuff norm in the Black community or in the hip hop community, then we can overcome it.
Like most of these realms, there's like an overgrowth of information. We have Instagram, we have Facebook, we got Twitter, we got Snapchat. Everybody's an artist, everybody can rap, everybody's pretty, everybody's a model, everybody can sing, everybody can do something. We get it, cool. But what makes you different than everybody else? What makes you different than the girl that's sitting right next to you? And what should make an employer give you that job? And what should make me give you that record deal? What makes you different than anybody else that we can't get it nowhere else? Difference, being different than someone else is where I say you succeed.
But I think in terms of what you said about making it cool, Black people, like, we are the coolest. Black, brown people, everybody in this room. We set the trends, right? Like, think about it. Hip hop is what it is. It's what it is because you all are making that what it is.